We'll see the Boston Red Sox as they play against the New York Yankees. This is 2K Sports.
American League Baseball coming up. The Yankees at home. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast. So glad you're there. Team support, got to have that, and they've got it here with some 48,000 plus. A.J. Burnett, the starter. Steve, we'll be watching how he approaches this Boston lineup.
We got to look at A.J. Burnett out on the mound in this one, and he has some of the best stuff in the major leagues. His fastball is overpowering in the 94 to 98 mile per hour range. He has a curveball that drops off the table. It locks hitters up, and he has a quality changeup as well. The question is, can he throw strike one and work ahead in the count? If he can't, he's in trouble.
Lineup time, courtesy of Pepsi. Here's a look at how Terry Francona's set it. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, J.D. Drew's the type of guy who can do everything on a baseball field. He has the skill and the talent to do anything he wants, from power to average. Great throwing arm, great defense. Let's see if he can put it together and have a good game here today.
It's Hall at the plate. He's leadoff man in our game here in the 2K Sports Network as we get set for baseball.
Oh, the new-looking Red Sox and the Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees. These are two teams that have so much great history.
Low pitch from Burnett for a ball.
Okay, I think he's going to be taken here as well. He's going to try to force the pitcher to throw strikes, and you better do it because you don't want to fall behind 2-0.
Yeah, you don't. And I think the most important thing is
1-0 on the way. And Hall swings and misses at that one. That'll even up the count. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against A.J. Burnett.
Yeah, I think with Bill Hall, he's always been a guy that has good power.
He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike two.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Oh, the fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. You're out. And that one sails by Bill Hall. That got him looking for strike three.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Strike one, strike two, strike three. See it.
And Jimmy Rollins is up.
Well, the hottest rivalry in all of professional sports, in my mind, is still Yankees versus Red Sox. And they stood toe-to-toe and slugged with each other to a draw last season in 2009.
Yeah, and the same thing they did in 2020.
Fastball swung out and missed, 0-1. One of the amazing parts of the Yankee-Red Sox rivalry was the fact the Red Sox started 9-0 and ended up playing 500 ball against them.
Well, you have to remember, a lot of those games were without Alex Rodriguez, and when Alex came back in the lineup, that's when this team took off. Nick Swisher helped early in April and May, but when A-Rod came back, that's when this team became the best in baseball.
Well, you're right, guys. You look back to 2009, and what a swing in momentum between these teams. And Alex Rodriguez coming back really was the turning point that Yankees season.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Number 34.
The knuckle curve presented by K-Cam. Look at that.
Man, that's a nasty pitch. Let's raise the roll.
Well, it seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. David Ortiz, Big Papi up. Base is empty and 2 down.
Yeah, one of baseball's greatest players, Big Papi, Hall of Famer. David.
Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
You know, watching David over the years, I remember when he began his career with the Minnesota Twins. He was a first baseman, but he became a designated hitter when he joined the Red Sox, along with Manny.
Good patience as David Ortiz lets that one go by. The count is even. 273, the lifetime number off A.J. Burnett.
And the thing about Big Papi, when he's rolling, boy, he had an amazing year in 2009 and 2010.
Line softly to center field, and that one's down. That's the team's first hit.
Now batting.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling him, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning's over.
Yeah. Well, at least he made a hit. That's the most important thing.
Runner on here for Dustin Pedroia.
Well, when you talk about leaders, Dustin Pedroia is it. Winning the World Series in 2004, young Dustin Pedroia really showed his leadership. And then, of course, winning the MVP.
Here's the delivery. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-0 now. Swing and a miss. Pedroia can't make contact, evens it up.
And this pitcher features that great knuckle curveball with the exceptional break on it. Very difficult to pick it up out of his hand.
Takes a swing at that fastball, doesn't get to it, 1-2. That knuckler you're talking about, Steve, that knuckle curveball, it dances all over the place in and out of the strike zone.
And it's tough to center, and that's the difficulty on it, but you have to lay off of it and maybe try to get him to throw his fastball.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. The inning complete for A.J. Burnett. He's taking care of business all by himself as he strikes out the side. And the Yankees getting ready to start this one off. Let's take a look at Boston's starter. And Steve, what's he got on his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
That's a tough matchup for any pitcher against this lineup, as they can really swing the bat and have a lot of different sorts of threats. So he's going to have to really move the ball around the zone, and the manager's going to have to keep an eye on him and realize it's not a good matchup for the righty on the mound.
Nah, sure isn't. And when it comes to these type of games, you just want to get a good swing. And the thing about Gleyber Torres in 2023, he didn't have his best year. 2022, he really became a star with the Yankees. It was kind of more of Anthony Volpe's year. He put up some big numbers, 20 home runs for the rookie at shortstop. Switching positions is never easy, but Gleyber Torres originally was a second baseman. And going back to second in 2023 was actually something different for him. He was the star of his team at shortstop since the days of Derek Jeter, of course, and of course at one time, long-time shortstop, Dutch player. Was another great one. But they've had some shortstops over the years. And current Blue Jays shortstop Kalefa is another one that they had played shortstop for a bit for the Yankees. So I think for Gleyber Torres, he just needs to get better. And I think the most important thing is
now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Location's everything. And I think for this young pitcher tonight, he's got to locate his fastball, and I think his cut fastball, never mind his changeup. The changeup's still one of the toughest pitches in baseball. And when you're locked in, most times you're going to hit it. And sometimes you're going to miss it.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
No, absolutely. And I think right now that hit there just shows you that Yankees are going to be aggressive tonight. And the Red Sox over the years, watching them play from the 1990s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and now the 2020s, this rivalry's gotten better every year. Watching on ESPN, Fox, TBS, and all the other networks that they show the Yankee game on, Yes, and of course on wrestling. It's always been fun to watch these games over the years, and it's always great to watch.
Slider just misses, 1-0.
Well, this game is presented by Bud Light. People love their Bud Light. And of course, this game presented by the great folks at 2K Sports to make good games. WWE 2K24 just came out. And of course, NBA 2K24 is out. Maybe one day we'll get an NFL 2K game. I think it'll be arcade type game. But there's lots of games coming out from 2K Sports. Fans around the world love those games like myself. More games to come. And there'll be the show from Sony PlayStation. Of course, Sony has their new movie coming out in a few weeks, actually next week, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, fourth installment of the franchise. The great franchise we're on watching, Adam Webb, is still in theaters.
Here it comes. He sends this one in the air towards center. And Stewart's got himself a base hit. He's on his way to third. And now presented by Pepsi, a look at the Yankees starters. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Cameron Maybin has a chance to establish himself as one of the better players in all of baseball. The tools are all there, from throwing to running to hitting, and he's going to have power once he figures it out at the major league level. Let's see what he can do today to show everyone why every team wants this guy.
At the plate, their rookie first baseman.
Oh, we get a good look at Anthony Rizzo. He's a big kid, former Chicago Cub. He's had some great moments in baseball.
No outs and the corners are covered.
Great moments. I've watched him play over the years. He came up in the league as a rookie. He was originally with the Diamondbacks. Now a big-time star with the Yankees, a team he grew up cheering for. And you think of some of the great moments the Yankees have had in great left-handed hitters. You think of Tino Martinez. You think of Mark Teixeira, similar like Anthony Rizzo, who can really swing, and he's going to give the Yankees some hope in 2024. It's true he had a concussion end of last year, couldn't really play much, but he's looked pretty good in spring. I've seen a few games, and I think for Anthony, he's got to get back to where he was with the Chicago Cubs in the World Series in 2016, 2015. He was some of his best years of his career.
He deals. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
Now batting for the New
Well, you
York
always
Yankees.
feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
In the box now, their rookie DH. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You'll have to get the other team down early.
Well, they staked out an early.
Here's one, hit very well deep. Runner on his way to third.
Now batting
Here's a look at how the Red Sox will line up defensively. Highlight, Steve, for these fielders.
Well, a lot of times you see Dustin Pedroia with dirt on his uniform, and you see it because of his defense. He's diving all over the field trying to make plays.
And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. Runners at first and third, one away. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Over to second for one. And they get two. Great double play. Well, some early production here. One run across in the first. The Yankees lead 1-0.
for the second.
And Mike Lowell to lead it off.
Red Sox, first baseman, number 25, Mike Lowell.
Burnett sets and throws. Strike one! Out in front on that one. Strike one.
Well, the one thing you have to tell yourself is to wait on a knuckleball. You have to make sure it gets to you. You can't go out and chase it. He did, and he missed.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Lowell now will just try and contact.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes with Mike Lowell. Sets him down.
This one tails down. Look at it just dropping off the table right there with a big break at 83 miles per hour. Well, that knuckleball is really dancing today. I mean, he's got them so off balance. They're spinning themselves into the ground. I mean, 2 straight strikeouts. They don't have any chance right now.
And is Jason Varitek at the plate. His numbers in the matchup, 208 against A.J. Burnett. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Now, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
The pitch. Swing, hot shot, and that'll put Varitek on first.
A good piece of hitting right there with 1 out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
And in the batter's box, it's Allen.
Now, World Series champions in 2009, but still a very strong team as they move forward. How about 103 regular season wins last year? Their 27th World Series championship. Still a potent Yankee lineup and club.
The 1-0 pitch. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1. First in the American League in runs scored. They were first in the American League in hits. I mean, their offensive numbers up and down, just incredible.
Well, they were in first in slugging, first in on-base percentage, first in OPS. I mean, you name a statistic, they were first in it in the American League, and that's why they're the defending world champs.
You know, guys, I think the other thing to remember about this Yankee team, we always talk about the offense, but their pitching was pretty darn good as well. First in saves, first in strikeouts, and they had a potent pitching staff as well as a potent offense.
Yeah, they're just amazing.
Fastball is in there, now 3-2.
Every team
Well, he
tried
missed
to
his
catch
spot
up
with
to
that
them.
one and got away with it. You want to go to the corners with that four-seam fastball. He found the heart of the plate, but didn't cost him anything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Yeah, this is one of the tough pitches to hit. And the thing about the fastball, you have to
And J.D. Drew to bat.
A.J. Burnett.
In his career, 269 off A.J. Burnett.
J.D. Drew. So many injuries in his career. Boy, he still has one of the sweetest swings.
That's up high. Drew lays off.
Well, that 2-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Yeah, even a home run. And that's where you don't want to give up with A.J. Burnett.
At the belt, the 1-0. That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. Gone! A 2-run homer.
You know, Gary, that looks like a big fly.
Great turnaround for him. A 2-run homer. They lead by a 1.
You know, watching Sunday Night Baseball over the years, when they call it a super home run, or they call it a big fly, or in Japan they call it a home run. Sayonara. That's a big home run for Jimmy.
2 runs on the board on the long ball. Contributes to the chance of winning, you bet. Here's our Pepsi WPA graph.
Now, Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him.
Coming to bat.
Gary, Boston taking charge here, taking the lead.
Number 24.
Base is empty with 2 outs.
Oh, Trevor Story. This guy's had so many injuries the last few years. The former Colorado Rocky in 2023.
That's him out with a sharp knuckle curve for a strike.
Trying to figure it out.
This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a crooked number up on the board.
Absolutely.
That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him.
And I feel for the Red Sox, you know, and on Trevor Story in 2024 here, they do have a young team. It's true they got some big-time veterans now.
Here's the pitch.
Devers,
Swung on, grounded towards the hole.
Catcher, and of course,
And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they strike for 2 runs, and that gives them the lead. Red Sox jump out ahead in this one. Now their rookie catcher at the plate.
Catcher, number 19.
Hut shot towards the hole. Makes its way through for a single.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with this single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
It's going to be Soto now.
Well, everybody's favorite player, or my team favorite players, and watching them play in San Diego in 2023 and 2022. You know, you saw with Soto, his swing was looking bad. You know, they paid a lot to get him from the Nationals. You know, he hasn't been the same player since he was with the Nationals, but he did hit pretty good last year. He still hit almost 300. He still had almost 20-plus home runs. This year, hopefully, playing with Aaron Judge, Mike Stanton, of course, some of the great young talent, some veterans that they have on that team, like DJ LeMahieu. I think, you know, Soto will fit right in. Yankee fans are going to love to see him hit some sweet home runs. You think of Darryl Strawberry, those great Yankees that have had great moments in Yankee Stadium. And I feel, you know, with Juan Soto, with his left-handed swing, that sweet swing, like Lou Gehrig and the rest of those great Yankees who will pass like Babe Ruth, and of course, Mickey Mantle. These are guys that played in New York, played with the fans, enjoyed watching these guys play. And I feel with Juan Soto, he has that same type of demeanor like Robinson Cano, that can get up to bat and make things happen.
Well hit towards the middle, and he's up with it. That's 1 down.
For the New York Yankees.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got 1 out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Swings and misses the slider, 0-1. He delivers. He makes contact, line drive. And that'll put Maben on first. Good offensive chance here.
Second base.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Hairston Jr. at the plate.
Cameron Maven's going to run in this situation. It's calling for it. With his speed and instincts, he can do it.
2 men on, 1 out. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply towards the hole. That one's through. Tying run should score. And they get the tying run home. Production? Oh, the Yankees have found it, and they're keeping it going.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. Going to be Torres now. Always good when you can get a ball game tied up again, so you're not having to look up the offense doing the job.
Gary, that was a big at-bat right there. Coming up and bringing them back even here early on. Nice job.
That's all it took, and that brings us to that proverbial brand-new ball game.
Well, a couple guys on right now, Gary, with speed at second base. We'll see if they try to put pressure on them and try to start both runners. If they throw them out at third, they'll still have a man in scoring position.
A fresh count on Stewart. Here it comes. And Pedroia picks it up. Throw on to second base. Forced play. Side retired. They pick up 1 on 3 hits. Strand a man. Tie ball game in New York. The top of the order is due up next. And it's Bill Hall at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22, Bill Hall.
And Hall ready for the first pitch. A swing line to left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Strike 2. A.J. Burnett runs that one in his favor, 0-2.
Well, the pitcher has him right where he wants him, on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
Burnett sets and throws. Swung, ground ball to short. Torres, and safe. They can't get him at third.
At the plate.
Here's a great chance for Boston.
Designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. And it's David Ortiz in the box now. His batting average, .306 lifetime against the Yankees. And they throw wide to start the at-bat. They may be wanting to put him on. Here's the 1-0. And Ortiz with a swing and a miss for a strike. Count is even up. There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2. Headed for the middle. And he's up with it. That's one. Ooh, I don't think that was the intended play. They blew that one.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score tied.
Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. 0-1 offering from Burnett.
0-2.
Strike 2 with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Pedroia now shorten the swing, shorten up on the bat.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Pitch on the way. And Dustin Pedroia's down. No contact. Well, you get a runner in scoring position early in the ball game. That's a chance they don't take advantage of.
Yeah, and that's one of those at-bats right there that could come back later in the game to hurt you. Got him out quickly, though.
So Mike Lowell, here's the chance with 2 out and 2 on. His career record 4-20 against Burnett.
Hall of Famer Mike Lowell. This is one of the game's greatest third.
Here's Lowell's first look. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
No, absolutely. And it's never easy.
And Lowell looks at it. It'll even it up. Mike Lowell, even count.
You know, Lowell's always been a good fastball hitter. He's always been able to hit that curveball, never mind the knuckleball. That's one of the toughest pitches in all.
The 1-1 now. 1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1.
What made A.J. Burnett such a great pitcher? I remember watching him play for the Blue Jays and his time with the Marlins when they won the World Series in 2003. He's always been a great, tiny.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lowell makes contact and will foul that pitch away. A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do.
Yeah,
so, no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We're still tied here in New York.
2-2.
And the first baseman in. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning.
I think the important thing for Rizzo here, get it. Man, I feel, watching Anthony play in his career, I think timing has been a problem with him. He struck out high in 2022, 2023, and even 2021. He did still have a great attitude, still had good power. He's had a few injuries, forcing problems. Most players have these type of things. I feel this needs to take his time. I got a little bit of information on Garrett Cole. Recently hurt his elbow. Looks like he could be out for at least a month, maybe 2 months. So let's keep an eye on that situation. Looks like Dylan Cease, who they were looking to acquire, the New York Yankees, just got breaking news that he's been traded to the Padres for 3 top prospects. The Padres looking to still compete here in 2024. Just got the news off the news flash on Insider News on ESPN and of course Fox. Well, it's good to bring some live news for you MLB 2K fans. The one and only Mark Spencer getting ready for March Madness starting next week, the 19th in Indianapolis. It's going to be a great tournament. Teams across the country are going to be ready to play some basketball. It's going to be a lot of fun for the fans on CBS, TBS, True TV, TNT. So enjoy the game. Back to the game. The Yankees and Red Sox.
First pitch. That's swung on a liner here. And Pedroia pulls it in.
That ball was hit so hard the second baseman barely had time to react, but playing in the right spot, he gets the out.
1 out, nobody on. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Hard grounded to short. Picked up by Rollins. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Number 27. Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine, retires another.
Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first, side is retired. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. Tie ball game in New York. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. And Jason Varitek to bat. He'll dig in, start of the 4th inning. First pitch on the way. Varitek on the ground to second. Hairston Jr.
He's up.
One away.
He just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 out. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Swings on the 0-1 pitch, can't hit it. Strike 2. He got him so far. 8 strikeouts today.
I'll tell you, that kind of breaking ball in the low 80s is awfully tough to hit.
He's not going to gain the manager's favor missing pitches like that one. Looked like he could have made contact.
Yeah, it just shows you how great a pitch that was. Even good hitters get fooled.
And J.D. drew up. Lifetime numbers, 220 against the Yankees. Here it comes. Has him out in front as he swings and misses. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Drew not going to want to pull here.
Well, you got to lay back on that pitch a little bit and check out the spin.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. Boston 2, Yankees 2. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Catcher up to the plate. He'll lead it off here, bottom half of the 4th. First pitch to him. Holds back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on him.
Hit hard to second. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
Left fielder, number 22.
It's going to be Soto now. Ground out victim last time through. 1 out, base is empty. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Gets through. The go-ahead run is on. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
They better be careful, Gary, with him on second base.
And he's running on the move for third. There's the throw. And he's in there at third. Now a throw over to third. Ooh, he had to dive back in, and he just made it. Checks at third. A dive, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Grounder to Lowell. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Gary Hairston Jr.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Lays off that fastball. Oh, he takes off for second. And it holds at 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a called third strike on the slider, 2 down. Boy, he must have been looking for something else on that one. Rung him up with a decent pitch to hit, albeit inside.
Well, it might have been inside a little bit. With 2 strikes, you can't afford to give up that pitch. You need to be aggressive and try to protect.
2 outs and a man on first. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike 1. On the way. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
Lines this one to the left side, out of play. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Yankees leading now. They've got the momentum. Joe Girardi with a look. He got what he needed out of his lineup that last time through. This lead now something he can try to protect if he can get some solid pitching. Now their rookie center fielder. You'll get things started. 5th inning. Burnett sets and throws. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, he fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. He got him. That's 9 Ks now.
That's impressive breaking action right there in an 87-mile-an-hour pitch.
Well, you'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
And not the way he was looking to end that at bat, John. It's Hall at the plate. Not a lot of expectations, just a 130 lifetime average against the Yankees. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that 2-seam fastball.
And with 2 strikes on him, Hall needs to protect that zone.
Well, he just didn't go down far enough to be able to compensate for the movement on the pitch.
Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
Well, going from off-speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
First pitch on the way to Rollins. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you have to be patient with the knuckleballer, and especially one like this. Gets out in front, swings too early, and misses by a lot.
And Soto puts that away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Yankees maintaining their advantage. And Ian Stewart to lead it off.
Third baseman, number 9.
A fresh count on Stewart. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot. Fox. That's 1 down. But a quick recovery that time gets the out.
43.
And the first baseman in. Lined out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. That one's caught.
To the plate for the New York Yankees. Designated hitter.
Up again their DH. And you got to love the young talent in his rookie year. And here's the first one. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one towards Drew. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Yankees 3, Red Sox 2. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Burnett sets and throws. Knuckle curve swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he just didn't go down far enough to be able to compensate for the movement on the pitch.
Strike 2. Ortiz will have to be careful now. Struck him out. That's going to be 11 in the game.
Well, you take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Here's the pitch. And Dustin Pedroia watches that one go by. The count is even. Lifetime numbers 7 for 25 off Burnett. The 1-1 popped into foul territory down the left side. And a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Hut shot towards the hole, and that puts that potential tying run on base. And that's going to bring Mike Lowell to the plate.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Here's Lowell's first look. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Lowell now will just try and contact.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Got him. That is strikeout number 12.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
And Veritek's in the box. Lifetime 225 off the Yankees. And the first pitch, unable to make contact with the pitch from Burnett. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Varitek to protect here.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
And here's the pitch. Struck him out. 13 Ks, 1 game. And flowing along with outs is A.J. Burnett. He has pushed his strikeout totals into double digits. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up.
Thanks for watching, folks. That's all the time we got. Thanks for watching another great game.
And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th.